Yo, what's up, guys? CastnBlast back with some more Queen Pop LaLoon. Do you know how long I've been waiting to say that, guys? It's been way too long. I miss you guys. I hope you've missed me too. I'm back, and I thought, what a better way to start coming back besides the video of me telling you I'm coming back, but with some Queen Pop LaLoon. You know, this is an attack I created years ago. So is it still viable? Is it viable against league bases? You know, and that's a lot of what people are playing these days. They're interested in league bases, league play, and some real maxed out, hard to hit bases. So is it viable? Yes, I'm showing you attacks once again from League Wars that I have recorded. And this is an interesting base. So we're playing Wrath or whatever they want to call themselves. And the CC radius, this was pre-scouted. So there's a Tesla there, I believe. The CC radius, though, is inside the defenses. And in the CC, I believe, was 2 witches, or a witch, a Valk, a Wiz, something like that. And I knew only like the Wiz was going to pull out. Wizard or witch. Maybe it was actually 2 Valks, a Wiz. Anyways, we'll watch it. I think only a wizard is going to pull out. And so the guys were asking, this base was actually failed on as pre-scouted. And they're asking, you know, how I would pull this base, and where I've actually shown this base before, but where I pull it is from right here. I usually take out that air defense and I come in, I make the triangle right there, right? But I can't because these air defenses are normally faced like this, and I believe back here. So I can always pull from there on this base. This is a pretty common base, but I can't pull on it now. And so I decide, hey, screw it. Let's bring some hastes and some poison and see what kind of happens. So we'll watch right here. It's pretty interesting. But I'm just going to zap out. I'm going to zap out the same air defense and then just say, screw it. Poison and smash the base. Like, how strong is Queen Pop? I've always said it's strong. You know, people laughed at me for years saying this attack will never work. Prove it works. And then once I proved it worked on everything, they said, you never created it. You're a liar. I mean, come on. So I created it. It works. And we just want to know its limits. Yes, it has limits now. They've nerfed a lot of air attacks, but as long as you do it right, this attack is still so powerful. So I'm not going to pull. So we see right here, right? Boom. There's wizard, and archer pulls out. But I've already got my funnel. So if you watch my laydown, these hounds are just showing up, and my loons are already at all the first point defenses. You have to cover the entire first point defense while your hounds get there. It's as simple as that, guys. Just a few simple steps and this attack will always work. So my loons are showing up on those first outer defenses. I'm hitting the only rage I brought, and my loons are hitting that. And I'm also going to throw down that poison right there as those troops are stuck. It's going to slow them down. The pups are going to kill everything. Loons on the backside. My next hounds on the backside. My next haste. And that's all I brought, right? 2 haste and 1 rage, besides zapping out that first air defense. But I got a couple packs of loons. I throw my queen on the backside and my king to kind of tank. Since I'm not pulling the CC, I can tank with my heroes, right? So I tanked with my heroes on the backside as my loons show up. My king's still at full health. I didn't hit my queen's ability because I just wasn't paying attention, obviously. But still not hitting that. Boom. 3-star. Thank you. Game over. Queen Pop as fast as that, right? And how long did that take from the start of the attack? I think we hit under a minute 40, a minute 2 minutes. 2 minutes flat from the start of the attack. So that works, guys, and it keeps working. Let's take a look at another replay. So here we are, guys. Just one more replay here of Queen Pop. And if you don't know Queen Pop, look at my extensive list on it. If you're new to the channel, which I highly doubt, you know, take a look at it. You know, and for those of you who have stuck around over this long awaited return, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. So always ask me questions if you guys got them. Happy to answer them. But I'm going to keep on diving into attacks. So Queen Pop, right? Queen Pop. We're taking a look at number 20 versus number 20. New kind of 20 versus whatever, Brendan Longbow, whoever this guy is. But he doesn't have max heroes like a 20-25. Wilbur doesn't have them as like a 20-25. All the defenses are pretty much maxed up besides walls, but this is what the attack was created for, and you got to find ways to make it work. So the simple steps is pull the CC. If this is a new attack, you don't know what's in it, or it's a damaged CC, you have to pull it. Like, don't mind that last video I showed you. You know, I done this attack for so long. I can play with it. I can try new things. But if you're coming at a new base, always pull that CC. Always pull it. So we'll watch what happens here. Wilbur's going to take a hack at this base with just normal Queen Pop, right? 2 lightning, 2 rages, and 1 haste with that earthquake to take out the air defense. So you take out 1 air defense. And the whole point of taking out that air defense, you want to try to back up the video. But when you choose that air defense, you want to try to pick it. You want to try to pick that air defense in a manner. So here's the other 3 air defenses that kind of creates what I've always referred to as a triangle death around that queen. And reason being is when the hounds are kind of over there, they'll sit and tank all the defenses. And then the queen sits down, she pops down, starts taking little pop shots at those hounds, right? Well, when they pop, all the pups in this area are going to surround her and drown her. So take out the other air defenses, which is over here. And that also leaves you the easiest area to pull the CC. Now, sometimes you cannot put the queen in a triangle. We're hitting the advanced tips of Queen Pop now, but you have to pull the CC. Well, whatever way you have to pull the CC, pull the CC. It's like simple instructions. You have to complete the first step to go on to the second step to go on to the third step. Killing the queen is like the second or third step. Pulling the CC and killing it is the first step. If you do not pull the CC, game over. So no matter what it takes, if you throw in 5 loons and they hit 5 bombs and don't make it to the CC circle, don't say, oh, screw it, I'll start my attack. Because you know what? All these wizards and dragons will pop out and kill every troop you put on the board. I've had videos that I've showed you. It took me like half my loons out of 25. It probably took me like 12 loons to get the CC pulled. And then I still crushed the base with my leftover loons. So get that CC pulled no matter what. So you'll see he zaps that out. He throws in 2 loons. That's not going to hit those sweepers. Right now they cross that CC radius. Looks like he might have thrown in 3 loons. But look at what it did. People ask, why do you use loons to pull, Cast? That makes no sense. Well, if we're going back to me explaining every step, like it's a brand new channel, because it kind of is, those 2-3 loons he pulled out a red bomb up front, a red bomb up back, and I don't know, might have pulled out a black bomb, but you're taking out air traps. So minimum, you're pulling the CC, but those extra, what I call freebies, taking out air traps before the attack even starts, that is a bonus. So always use loons. I don't care what they tell you. Use loons. Unless it's impossible. Then you might not want to use loons. Or you might want to try another attack. But always use loons. Just get the job done. That's all you got to worry about. So he gets in. He kills off the CC with his king and queen. Sometimes you guys got to do that when there's witch CCs. And this is what I like to call the old Russian wall, the old spam blanket attack. He just makes, I mean, this is like Queen Pop 101. We're not in the advanced lessons. We're not in the how you do things. This is just the pure, unadulterated power of this attack. Just a freaking wall of loons, right? With his hounds coming in. This wall, not even making anything tactical or strategic about it, is going to vaporize this base. Because why? These loons or hounds sat down on those air defenses. Everything turned around. Oh, let's kill these hounds. They're all right there, guys. Let's get them. And while they're doing that, these loons come in. You use a rage, and all you're going to do is haste. And he even mistakenly put a hound over there. I guarantee that was supposed to go over here. So this hound's a waste. So pretend he only has like, I don't know, 3 hounds. He forgot to bring 30 troops to this entire attack. And it's still going to blast this entire base to shreds. So you see it come down here. Down goes the queen and a ball of angry pups. In comes his loons. There's his haste to get his loons to that next defense. And because he wasted that hound, not able to backside it, he's getting blasted by all those Teslas and towers, right? So he's kind of screwed right now. Making multiple mistakes, not using strategical lays. He's still at this point in the attack, whether it is a Tesla farm. But since you're really only using your heroes to kind of take out a little bit of CC, what happens? He still pulls through and gets the 3-star. And people ask, like, you know, it takes me forever to perform a Town Hall attack, 9 attack. It takes me forever to plan it. And I'm always like, if you're a brand new Town Hall 9, if you have low heroes, or you're just getting into the game, whatever, hands down, Queen Pop's probably the best attack to do. First of all, if you're a new Town Hall 9 and you're in a new clan, or you're just getting into the game, or you just upgraded your Town Hall 9, you're probably not playing maxed out league games. If you're an everyday player, you're probably not playing maxed out league bases. So you're playing the everyday base. There is hands down no better attack than Queen Pop, because there's different levels. There's this level where you're just doing that Russian wall, that spam loon lay. And then there's the advanced level of strategically laying, putting in your hounds, choosing your direction, choosing which loons go to which defense and where they're going to path next. You know, you can cover every single area of this game with this attack. And that's kind of what I find it fascinating. Yes, is there bases it's not the best attack for? 100%, guys. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is the best Town Hall 9 attack, period, for every base, every situation, every time. But can it work? Yes, and I've proved that as well, with high difficulty on some bases. But it's fun, and it still works. So for those of you who are asking what's still going on, this attack is just plain fun, guys. It's a ball. And if you got low heroes, there is no better attack than Queen Pop. So give it a try. If you got questions, ask me if you got them. Take a look at my last videos on Queen Pop. You know, I got an extensive library on them. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon.